Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. Today in this video we are going to discuss Kaspa conduct machine learning price forecast for Kaspa for the upcoming bull run, as well as regression based analysis and accumulation strategies, as well as estimated bull run target. None of the content is financial advice. We use machine learning, AI statistics, as well as data science techniques to analyze overvaluation and undervaluation strategies for the crypto asset class. Most of the content available on cryptoweeklies.com. This is the website. You can see cryptos sorted by their market cap, as well as there are several analyses such as their AI or machine learning based forecast, heat bands, which is regression analysis, and these 3 or 4 models related to accumulation strategies, as well as some of the indicators on the top of the screen, such as the CryptoTLDR, which is the daily news summarized, as well as the weekly narrative and narrative based word cloud, which narratives are gaining popularity. You can check over here. For instance, over here the bullish sentiment is back again. Some of the cryptos apart from Bitcoin are which are gaining some traction are Cardano, Chainlink, XRP, Solana, and the size on this word cloud determines how much activity or social presence these cryptos are having on YouTube and X over the last 7 days. Ethereum again and Hedera. We did cover HBAR as well as Solana and Cardano on our channel, so you can check the machine learning based price forecast on the channel, as well as the last 24 hours. You can see there are the news which summarized either they are neutral or bullish narratives, and you can see that the overall sentiment score is at around 86 out of 100. That means it's the market participants at a social level are feeling bullishness over the last 24 hours. You can check each of the narratives on Crypto Weeklies under this TLDR news summary. We can also talk a little bit about the overall asset class and their risk reward. Right now the risk is 20%, reward 80%. We are out of the low risk regimen, slightly ahead at around 0.119, again rounded off to 0.2. Whenever the risk goes above 0.2, then the color shifts from green to blue, which is a neutral zone. Green to yellow. Yellow is a neutral zone. Blue is the bear market, and the risk associated at that point in time is very low. Getting in at the depths of the bear market is the ideal time. Again, not financial advice. And again, similarly, when the bull run is in its peaking moment, the color codes of this risk level turn orange and red, like they did in November 2021 as well as May 2021. Again, we are several positions away from risk levels away from the topping scenarios. Nonetheless, we do keep a record of top 100 cryptos and their risk based risk return based profile. Again, the single metric to quantify the overall riskiness based on factors such as volatility, alpha, Sharpe ratio, and percent drawdown, and so to provide that risk return trade off at any point in time. So this is again available. These types of indicators are available over here. We also have the heat map for the performance, as well as the recently released estimated bull target for most of the top cryptos. Now that we have covered the intro, today we'll be talking about Kaspa. The reason we are talking is currently Kaspa is ranked at number 28 again, and also in the last 24 hours the rally has been some noteworthy rally at around 5.25%. Price at less than 13 cents, and by if we were to analyze the tokenomics, this crypto has a max supply of around 28 billion, out of which 25 billion are already in circulation. That means almost 90% of the total supply or max supply is in circulation, which is a good sign that should get reflected in the market cap versus price analysis. So just starting out by that, what we mean is whatever growth happens in the market cap should ideally get reflected back in price for any benefit, or at least to check whether the growth in market cap gets reflected in price and not gets diluted away due to new token unlocks. So this chart, you can see the market cap chart and essentially the price chart are one and the same. That means the growth in market cap get reflected in price. You can check that, and if that is not always the case with most of the, at least the newer cryptos. I will just give this one popular crypto Sui as an example. Again, nothing against the crypto, but if you check over the last 1 year at a log scale, let's do it at log scale and also at linear scale. This is the price chart. So essentially the price is above the previous high in March of 2024, but quite close to the previous all-time high. And if you check the market cap though, in March it was at around 2 billion, now at 6 billion. So the market cap has almost 3x'd, but the price has barely moved to that position. That is because whatever growth happens in the market cap, not all of it gets reflected in price due to newer token releases. Again, you can check the tokenomics over here. Only 25 or 27% of the max supply is in circulation, as opposed to for Kaspa almost 90% of the supply is in of the max supply is in circulation. So this is again where tokenomics plays an important role in analysis. Again, not financial advice, but you can do your own due diligence with respect to most of the cryptos on this parameter. Now let's move on to the website based analysis for Kaspa. You can do a search over here to find the cryptos. Again, we have a lot of cryptos. So Kaspa, one of the top 100 but not top 20, and the machine learning based price forecast is available on this graph, and this regression analysis is over here, and these three models, SMA, which is simple moving average based model, the dollar cost average or regression analysis based model, and the time weighted average price based model, to identify the potential risk reward for Kaspa at any point in time. We'll just open these, and now let's start with the price forecast over here. This particular this is on a log scale. Whenever this is the weekly price action for Kaspa, has been following a series of higher highs and higher lows ever since almost the bear market launch of 2022. So again, bodes well in if this structure keeps keeps getting maintained, then should be a bullish catalyst. You can see even the base case, which is the line in pink. If you compare this base case with most of the cryptos, the base case is either having a slight flat bias for most cryptos or a downward bias, but for Kaspa it has an upward slope, a meaningful upward slope from 13 cents all the way to about 21 cents between now and middle of March of 2024. Again, this might sound a bit tamed, but this is the base case scenario. This means that if the market doesn't have a bullish or a bearish case, without those amplifiers, this is how the price would trend. But with the bullish catalyst, the price forecasted at around 70%. This is again not financial advice. We use machine learning techniques such as ARIMA, XGBoost, and LSTM, and train these machine learning model based on the historical price action to forecast what could happen in a theoretical scenario. We have three cases. Which is first is this line in yellow, which is the one standard deviation bull case. That means the market stays outside the mania or the euphoria phase, but more towards a general regular run of the mill bull market, not a blow off top. In that one standard deviation bull case, the forecast is between 14 cents and about 40 cents 40. If on the other hand market exhibits some form of a euphoria between now and middle of March of 2024, this would the orange line would be at around 95 percentile confidence. That means there is only a 5% chance that the price moves higher than these price maintained in this orange line, that is between 16 cents and 68 cents. So that is how these forecasts are estimated. And the last is 99.7% confidence that the prices stay under this red line, that is between 17 cents and $1 and a 10 cents. So that's how these forecasts work. are designed to work, again not financial advice. On the other hand, if the market were to cool off, the price would be between 10 cents and 12 cents. And if you are interested in week by week tabular version of these forecasts, this is available on the bottom of the screen. The base case is this column in the middle. To its left are the 3 bear cases, and to its right are the 3 bull cases at 1, 2 and 3 standard deviation respectively. So just like what we discussed right now, these are the tabular values. You can check how these are calculated as well. Now moving to the regression analysis for Kaspa, this is again the same price, the weekly price action in white, on top of which this rainbow or the regression bands are superimposed based on the polynomial regression function. The base polynomial regression function is this line in pink, the middle line. On top of this base polynomial regression function, there are 3 standard deviation residuals to the upside and to the downside, with increasing heat levels yellow, orange and red, signifying the 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviation and 3 standard deviation bull scenarios, and the lime green, the dark green and blue, where the market cools off and the price returns to an undervalued phase. That is the bear case scenario. Right now the price is very close to this fair value. It has been that way since about September of 2024, almost a month now. The fair value has a downward bias due to the cooling off of the overall crypto market and also Kaspa in particular. The fair value is coming in at around 12.23 cents. The current price of Kaspa is slightly above this, but again, we are in this analysis, we are dealing with weekly average prices, not a daily price. So if we for now focus our attention to the 1 standard deviation residuals, that is market, you can see the markets, the price action stays almost 70% of the time within these bounds, the green and the yellow, the light green and yellow. Those key levels, again you can see the last time price went to this light green level back in April of 2024. That was a meaningful support, and then the price again rallied back to this fair value, which is this line in pink. Now that the prices are close to the fair value, the next key level to see is observe is this, if the price goes to 17.4 cents, that would correspond to 1 standard ceiling. The last time the prices went to the 1 standard deviation ceiling back in February of 2024, the prices or the token was unable to rally beyond the 1 standard deviation ceiling. Let's see if this time the prices go beyond that level. If they do, the 2 standard deviation ceiling is all the way, the last time it was tested in November of 2023. That is coming in at around 25 cents. So that is again a key level to watch. This is again not machine learning based or any forward looking model. This is just a regression model. So again, not an indicator of how high or low the forecast would be in a bull case, but again the 3 standard deviation ceiling at this point is at around 35 cents. These bands are bound to change their valuation as the asset matures. Either in the bear case, the bands have a downwards slope bias. Again, they are non-linear models, these are polynomial models, and in the bullish phase of the market cycle, they have an upward bias, that is the bands go up with time in a non-linear fashion. So this is where the regression analysis helps us understand where the price of a crypto is in terms of their in terms of what potentially is a valuation zone. Either is it overvalued or undervalued on this regression bands approach. Now we'll take another approach, which is the risk reward approach, using first the SMA model, the one available over here, the SMA model. We are discussing this model, and this is price color coded at a daily level based on the difference between the price of Kaspa and the relationship between that price and the 20-week simple moving average of Kaspa. This is normalized risk level between 0 and 1. The lower risk level, that is between 0 and 0.1 in plum color or purple color, that's where the deep value zone for Kaspa exists. Right now the risk is at around 6%, that means reward at 94% in terms of risk reward. The price, as we just saw at around 14 cent. That is again on October 12th. This is a weekly updated model. The last time we had updated this model was back in 12th of October. The price at that point in time was at around 14 cents, and risk level again at you would see that now that the price is lower than this 14 cent, risk levels would be again lower than 6%. In terms of the dollar cost average, or the polynomial regression based approach, the same approach that we used for the regression bands, we have normalized the price action at a daily level on this model, using this model at a daily level, and came up with a normalized risk between 0 and 1. Again, reward is an opposite of risk. Per this analysis, analysis says that the risk is at around 0.33. That means 1/3 risk, 2/3 reward at this point for accumulating Kaspa. In terms of the time weighted average price model, the price has been meaningfully above this time weighted average price for most of its existence for Kaspa. The last time price came close to the time weighted average price was back in October 2022, when the price was several thousands, fraction of a cent. Right now it's the fair or the time weighted average price is at around 6.5 cents, and the price is around 12.5 cents. So again, the time weighted average price based risk is depleting, but it is still at a meaningful level at around 50% risk, at roughly speaking 50% risk and 50% reward. If we were to weight all of this in a estimated bull target based model, and let's search Kaspa over here. Again, this is the updated regression risk at 0.26, time weighted average price, as we just talked about, at around 50% risk, 50% reward. SMA risk essentially 0. Prices are very close to the bottom per the SMA model. If we weight this risk together at around 30% risk and 70% reward, the bull run target for Kaspa per this risk reward model is at around 41 cents. Again, a 3.2x from this current valuation. Again, this is not a machine learning but expected value based analysis. So to summarize everything that we discussed, 41 cents per bull target per the risk reward approach, per the machine learning based forecast, the scenarios for between now and March is 40 cents at 1 standard deviation or 70% confidence, 68 cents at 2 standard deviation confidence, and $1.10 at 3 standard deviation market moves. So that's where the price analysis for Kaspa ends. The regression based valuation at around close to fair value. The key levels to watch as and when if the token exhibits a bull rally is the 17.5 cents, then 25 cents, and the 35 cents. Those are the 3 key levels, again, before potentially the 41 cents estimated bull target. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.